So when talking about the upcoming Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame movies coming up in the near future and discussing Endgame in particular, all the time travel theories for the movie are tough because time travel is historically very difficult to pull off in a believable fashion, and also that it seems like a cheap hack-ish way for Marvel to undo the snap. So we discussed the other ideas out there, and one simple explanation popped onto mind: what if they don't undo it? Theory: everyone is obsessed with undoing the snap. What if they don't? What if instead Thanos didn't actually wipe out half the universe's inhabitants with the snap, but instead created an alternate universe and tossed half the occupants into this other universe via the dusting? And this alternate universe is the one that Marvel moves forward with in the future. What if the people who lived at the end of Infinity War are actually the ones who get left behind? Think. Everyone who got dusted it is strongly implied to still be alive moving forward in the Marvel franchise: Spider-Man, Nick Fury, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Wasp, most of the Guardians, Bucky, etc. Everyone who is still alive at the end of Infinity War have very uncertain futures in the movies moving forward: Cap, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Nebula, etc. Looking at the list of survivors, while it would be sad to no longer see them on the screen, they've kind of had their run already. All the new guys got snapped, all the veterans were left behind. If the snap gets undone, we still have headlining superheroes: Cap, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, etc., all waiting to launch into action to save the day again. That's a problem based on the future planned movie schedule. That means you'd have to kill off or explain why every major surviving character becomes retired after Endgame's credits roll. That's difficult to achieve. Almost impossible to achieve even with 3 hours. Endgame plot. What if the explanation is much simpler? What if, at the finale of Endgame, one of two things happen: 1, the survivors sacrifice their universe to save the other one, or 2, the survivors defeat the villain, scenario only to ensure that the stones can never be used again, but the universes remain split. What it would mean. Marvel loves the multiverse, and the quantum realm supposedly connects all the universes, so there's still a chance here or there for a crossover or cameo, leaving the quantum realm as the hub. This also leaves an out to why Ant-Man and Captain Marvel could still end up in the new universe, as they can both travel there. Captain Marvel is expected to be based on her comic book history. It gives Marvel an easy excuse on how to introduce X-Men and Fantastic Four. They only exist in the new universe, not the old one. It gives Marvel a brand new batch of origin stories for core character replacements. She-Hulk becomes the new Hulk equivalent. Bucky, or Falcon, becomes the new Cap, etc. It gives fans closure to the original Avengers without, maybe, killing them all off. What could be more heroic, and also solemn, than the characters overcoming the challenge just to make the right decision and let everyone still live, but just a part? It also means Doctor Strange totally kept his word that he'd sacrifice anyone rather than give up the stone. He'll get it back, and Tony will be dead in his universe. Also, he's totally kind of a jerk for seeing this end result and not telling anyone. The only ones who know the fate of the original universe will be potentially Ant-Man, Captain Marvel and Doctor Strange. It means the Black Widow movie is almost definitely a prequel. It means Loki, Heimdall, and Gamora were actually in the Soul Stone and got released like Ex Machina are really dead and gone for good. If the original universe sacrifices itself to save the new universe, they have already kind of given us reasons why. Stark will save Peter, his pseudo-son. Rocket saves Groot, who called him Dad. Cap saves Bucky and Falcon. OKE saves T'Challa. Hawkeye saves his family, likely based on speculation. Hulk and Widow get to be with each other at the end. etc. People who were snapped exist in an alternate universe and will continue the Marvel franchise forward with limited knowledge of what happens in Endgame. People who survive the snap will either be left behind in the old universe or sacrifice themselves to save the other universe. And the new universe is where all the new Fox Marvel characters will appear. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.